Hi everyone, welcome to Take 5. I'm your host, Carla Salinas. It's Sunday, March 19th, and we've got an incredible show for you. Starting with a one-of-a-kind place in the Upper Valley. It's the perfect spring and summertime activity, and it's just a way to create memories that will last a lifetime. Our Take 5 reporter, Millicent Olivares, has the details.
Hey guys, we are out here today at H2O Hut at Fireman's Park in McAllen. We're meeting Fidel Cavarrubias, and he's going to take us on a one-of-a-kind outdoor adventure, and he's showing us you don't have to go too far to have it. Located in the heart of McAllen is the Fireman's Park, but this park is like no other. It offers one-of-a-kind outdoor activities for the whole family to enjoy.
The H2O Hut is our meeting spot here in the middle of Town Lake. On the weekends, we offer our paddle boats, kayaks, and stand-up paddle boards.
But that's not all.
We also offer our fishing pole rental. You just have to have your fishing license. We want to be in accordance with Texas Park and Wildlife. Or if you want to bring your own fishing rods and stuff like that, you're more than welcome to.
It can be a little intimidating, but you don't have to be a professional to go kayaking.
You're doing great right there.
Wow.
Look at that, you're already a pro. We do offer some classes here. Right now, we just finished out our intro to kayaking class. It went really well. We had a couple of people that had kayaked before, but they didn't really know how to launch, how to dock, what to happen in case they capsize. We kind of taught them the basics, and they were ready to go after the class. So I think they had a great time. The people were just, very open to trying out the new techniques we were showing them, so they had a great time.
The lake is about 15 to 20 feet deep, and safety is the city's #1 priority.
We give you everything, your life jacket, you don't have to worry about anything. When you're out here on the paddle boats and on the kayaks, we have about 4 lifeguards available, and they are waterfront certified, so they're ready to save you in case you do fall over.
If you are planning on visiting, here are some things you need to know.
If people want to come here, I really suggest you guys come in comfortable clothing, but just a heads up, you might get wet, you're gonna get a little sweaty. You want to bring like towels.
The city of McAllen tells us it's important for them to have these kind of activities to offer, not only the citizens, but for the whole valley.
It's important for many reasons. One of the main reasons is you want to have activities that the city offers for families to come out and do. Spending time with your family is important. You want to go out there and make memories out here, and you want to be able to take them with you.
H2O Hut is not the only attraction the city provides. The park is also equipped with barbecue pits and playground for the whole family to enjoy.
Get outside, get that fresh air. It's good for you. We want kids to enjoy what the city has to offer.
Hours of operation are adequate for the valley heat.
So we'll be opening at 4 o'clock and we'll go to sunset. Our last ride's about 30 minutes before sunset.
Reservations are not required. You can stop by H2O Hut at Fireman's Park, or
you can call our office at 681-3333, or you can visit our website, mcallenparks.net.
So pack a picnic and bring the whole family out to Town Lake at Fireman's Park. For Take 5, I'm Millicent Olivares.
I don't know about my ladies at home, but it's hard to maintain my hair with this valley heat. But we're showing you how you can be stylish this summer, and here to demonstrate some fun ways to style your hair is Devin Nunez with Maine on Maine. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm so excited.
I'm excited as well. Thank you for having me on this segment. So today we're just going to go in and dive in on how you can achieve some perfect summer looks at home with like salon quality.
I'm so excited. Let's get started.
Let's do this.
So here to demonstrate some really cool ways to get that bouncy look, I have 2 models here. I have Sandra and Millie here with us today. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with Sandra. Over here, you guys may recognize her from Channel 5 News. Thank you so much for joining us, Sandra. Now let's get started.
We're thinking of doing a nice, soft, tussled, low bun. So we still want to be able to have some framing around the face. That way it kind of gives that very feminine feature framing. And then also just bringing this up and having a very nice, just a little nice up style here in the back. We're just going to go ahead and section off some nice little pieces here that we can just curl. So we'll go ahead and we'll place our hair tie here at her base. We're going to do 2 sections here. We're going to do just a nice, what you call a rope braid.
Okay.
So everything gets turned to the right. So you're gonna have your 2 sections. Both of them are gonna be placed to the right. And once you're twisting these to the right, you wanna go the opposite direction. It's kind of just, we're adding a little bit more texture to this. So we wanna do from here is go ahead and pick that up. So this is an open bobby pin. It's okay where your bobby pins are going. It doesn't have to look so structured.
Right.
We're going in with that effortless look. So here we're gonna go ahead and curl these pieces.
Okay.
Just to give her more of that, like, just a nice piecey, beachy look.
Okay.
That's gonna frame her area here.
Look at that, Sandra. Looking beautiful, ready to go on
Yes.
air. Okay guys, now we've got Millicent in the hot seat. Devin, tell us what we're gonna be doing with Millicent's hair today.
All right, so today a lot of people request us trying to achieve some beachy waves at home. So we're gonna go ahead and dive into how to achieve that. All right, so we're first gonna start off with cutting this section in half here. Now to create something like this, I like to keep the ends on the straighter side. So with this, I first start off, we're gonna rotate this section here and we're gonna twist it around my curling iron. And we're gonna leave about maybe 1 inch to 3 inches out. That way we can still keep her length long without having to compromise any of her length whenever you curl hair. There we have some nice beachy waves.
Okay, Devin, now it's my turn. Tell us what we're gonna be doing today. I'm so excited.
Yes, for sure. So a lot of people have also been requesting a blow dry. So we're gonna give you a very voluminous Texas blowout with that volume and just a very nice, subtle, big curl towards the ends. So what we're gonna go ahead and start doing is sectioning your hair in 5 pieces. So we wanna go ahead and create a horseshoe placement at the top. So from here, we have our 3 sections in the front. We have our crown. We have here towards the area. We're gonna go back in the occipital bone, and we're just going to create another section here. All right, so with this part, we're gonna go ahead and use a 2-inch curling iron. So you're kind of just starting with this, like coming straight towards like the head. You're not really coming at an angle. It's just more like this, because we are gonna go ahead and put some duckbills on the hair. So we just wanna use our 3-finger method.
Okay, you wrap it around.
Wrapping it in my fingers.
Okay.
It's all about trial and error. You know, the first time it might not be perfect, but you gotta get back up and just try it again, you know?
Wait.
And definitely giving us that nice little
I love
blowouted look.
it. Where can we find you, Devin?
You can find me at Maine on Maine, or if you want to go ahead and follow me on Instagram, I am under Devin Lee Styles.
Thank you so much, Devin, for helping us today achieve all of our
Definitely.
looks. I had so much fun hanging out with you. Now, our viewers at home have to try all of these looks on their own. It was so much fun, and I feel beautiful.
Yes.
Thank
and
you.
Thank you so much for having me. Tag me in whatever y'all can achieve at home. I would love to see everyone's outcome. I appreciate you for having me on your segment today.
Absolutely. Okay, guys, now we're ready to go on some outdoor adventures. The RGV produces more than 5 million cartons of juice each year. Some of that juice is produced right where I'm standing. Welcome to Thompson Farms.
Citrus has been the focus since I've taken over. My grandfather started it with his brother back in 1929. It passed to my father and then to me back in 07. I've been the head of the farm since 07.
And you were telling me, you know, that citrus is very, very well known here in the RGV. Tell me about this.
We have the best citrus in the world growing here in the valley. It is the sweetest. It's sweeter than California and Florida. We're blessed to be here with it, and a lot of the valley people don't know that how good it tastes compared to everywhere else.
And you actually won Citrus King not too long ago. Tell me
Yes.
about this.
I was Citrus King in 2019. I'm the 5th person in my family to win it. It was an honor, and it was very exciting. It was a complete blessing, though.
Walk me through a day, or you know, what it's like to be the owner of Thompson Farms now.
Well, every day is different, and you never know what problems are going to come up, what's affecting the grove, and what you need to do to get things under control and to have the best product that you can. So it is different every day. You just got to scout and pay attention to what the plants are telling you.
So tell me a little bit about what happens, once you do collect that citrus. Where does it go?
We create the juice with our fruit, and we sell that ourselves. And we'll sell stuff locally, and some of our citrus goes to Houston and Dallas and the metro areas of Texas, and then Wonderful and Lone Star kind of ship it worldwide and nationwide.
So tell me about the market that you guys have. Is it open to the public? Like, can anyone go buy some juice?
Yes, yeah, anyone can go, and we hope everyone in the valley tries Valley Citrus, because it really is the best in the world.
Oh my God.
It's good.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
I think the best tasting juice in the valley belongs to us. It really is way better than anything that you can buy at a supermarket.
Coming up, this woman is empowering the RGV by raising awareness of childhood cancer through this organization, and how you too can go gold.
Cancer is the leading cause of death by disease for children in the United States. That is why Maritza Ramirez founded the Greater Gold Foundation to raise awareness of childhood cancer in the Rio Grande Valley. Thank you so much for joining us today, Maritza.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us about the Greater Gold Foundation.
Well, the Greater Gold Foundation, we've been doing the work for about 10 years now, and really was just founded based on the premise of helping families here in the Rio Grande Valley who are battling a childhood cancer diagnosis. And so our initial premise was to help the families financially. We raise money to help with any kind of daily need, mortgages, car payments, sometimes travel. I mean, any expenses associated with childhood cancer. I think for me, when I found out about how families are affected by childhood cancer, the one thing that I guess a lot of people don't think about and struck me the hardest was their children, right? So their entire family goes through it. Parents have to quit their jobs. Sometimes they have to leave for treatment. And so now they've got, if it's a one parent household, now they've got no income, right? Multiple children. And so that was something that was really on my heart, where I felt I could help, is raise money to help the families in their time of need.
And so if there's somebody that would like to help, how do they go about that?
Well, we have multiple fundraisers through our social media. We've got Greater Gold on Facebook, Greater Gold on Instagram. We have multiple raffles. Obviously, we take donations, and 100% of those donations go to our children, to the children here in the Rio Grande Valley. We work with the Vanny Cook Clinic, and they refer the patients over to us who need. So they've kind of filtered that. They take the application, and they call us and say, hey, Maritza, we've got a light bill we need to pay. Family needs groceries, or unfortunately, there's a family who maybe needs funeral assistance. And so that's our direct connect. That's how we meet the families, and that's how we help them. Then we've done quinceañeras, we've done parties, we've done surprises, anything that we can do to pull resources. You ask how people can help. Everybody has different resources, and you'd be surprised. Some children, they want to go to the island for a weekend, and so someone will call and say, hey, I've got a condo if there's a child who wants to use it. So any resource that you feel can help, we'll take it.
And so this segment is called Empowering the Valley. We feel exactly what you're doing is empowering the people of the Rio Grande Valley. Why do you do it?
When it first came to me, and I met the first child that I ever met that had cancer, it was one of those things that I could never look back on, right? I'm a mom, and I'm so grateful for my children's health, and to know and understand that there are children all around us every day that are battling cancer, and they can use our help. It kind of just became my personal mission to make sure that other people like me who didn't know and who are in a position to help, that we all come together to help these families around us when they need us the most.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Maritza.
Sure, no, thank you for having me.
The Vanny Cook Cancer Clinic exists to provide care for children with cancer and serious blood disorders in the Rio Grande Valley. Here to tell us all about it and how you can help is Victoria Guerra. Victoria, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us about Vanny Cook.
The Vanny Cook Clinic has been in operation for over 20 years. We opened because of an unmet need here in the Rio Grande Valley for children with cancer and serious blood disorders. And we've been here, like I said, for over 20 years. We service children from all over the Rio Grande Valley. And most importantly, we've never denied care to any child, regardless of their ability to pay for this life-saving treatment.
That's amazing. So if someone's in need of your services, how do they get in contact with you?
Several ways, but for typically, usually a child may have a fever that's not going away, or some sort of bruising, or maybe a lump, or something that's not going right. So they go and see their primary care physician. Possibly after some blood work, they're referred to us, or they go, to the ER because maybe a clinic's not open at the time, and then just due to the results of their blood work, they're referred to our oncologists.
So right now, you were telling me that you have a fundraiser going on to help the clinic. Tell us about that.
So we're so excited. We're partnering with Jersey Mike's with every location across the Rio Grande Valley. Currently, you can go in, get a delicious lunch or dinner, or maybe a snack, and you can round up, and those proceeds will come to the clinic. You can also choose to give either $1, $3, or $5. But then the big exciting day is on March 29th, when all 5 locations in the Rio Grande Valley will be giving us 100% of sales from that day. So we hope that everybody, marks that on their calendar, March 29th. All day long, all the sales are going to the Vanny Cook Children's Cancer Clinic.
All right, know what we're doing for lunch on March 29th,
Yes.
Jersey Mike's. And if there's someone who wants to support all year round, just not this month, how could they do that?
They can go to our website, which is texaschildrens.org/Vanny Cook, or they can call the clinic at 956-661-9840, ask for me, and I'm happy to give more information on ways for them to help or take any donation information over the phone.
All right, thank you so much for joining us.
Don't go anywhere. Our Channel 5 News anchor Trey Serna joins us for Made in the 956 Extra. We're back with Channel 5 News anchor Trey Serna for Made in the 956 Extra. This week we're talking about art and an artist who's putting some color at South Padre Island. Trey, tell us about this artist.
Yeah, so her name is Audrey Larissa Brown, and I recently caught up with her when she did an art exhibit down at the island. The art exhibit's over, but it's what she's doing after. So her main goal is to open up her own art studio there. And she says she wants to do this because, what do you think of when you think of the island? Food, beach, all that kind of fun stuff, fishing and stuff.
Fun in the sun.
Exactly. But she's like, how about art? She's like, I want people to come to the island and have the island be the next art mecca, if you will, so people can come out, check out art, and just kind of team up with other artists down there. And that's kind of her main goal. So now her main focus is to open up this art studio so that other people can come, check out her work, and then just, artists supporting artists. So.
That's so amazing that she's doing that. I mean, art is something that's so important to the
really
Rio
is.
Grande Valley. So where can people go if they want one of her art pieces?
Yeah, so you can check her out on Instagram and Facebook. It's A Larissa Art, and she's a surrealist artist. So she'll work with you to kind of, if you have a vision for something, and she'll work with you to kind of create your vision. And that's actually how she makes a lot of her money, And what I love about her art, though, is because she's a surrealist artist, is you can see her painting and see one thing, and I can see it and see something else. So it's just kind of cool. It's in the eye of the beholder, So it's really nice.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
Where can people go to see it?
Yeah, so go to A Larissa Art on Instagram, on Facebook. I'm sure she has a website as well. And just check out her stuff, and you can reach out to her there.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us, Trey. Coming up next, an event in Edinburgh you don't want to miss. All about the Bayou Brew Fest when we return. The following segment is supported by the Rotary Club of Edinburgh. Get ready for some fun with live music, food trucks, and even raffles. The Bayou Brew Fest is coming up next Saturday, and you're going to want to go prepared. Here to tell us what you can expect is the Edinburgh Rotary President, Michael Tames. Thank you so much for joining us, Michael.
Thank you for having me.
So what can our viewers expect from this year's Bayou Fest?
Well, the Bayou Brew Fest is our inaugural Bayou Brew Fest presented by the Edinburgh Rotary Club. We can expect music by the Spasmatics, opening band by Dr. Zog, 5 different food trucks, 8 different craft beers, plenty of room to walk around and enjoy yourselves on the festival grounds. There will be a beer garden sponsored by First Community Bank and LNF, and plenty of areas to to enjoy themselves. There'll be raffles, so it should be a fun event.
Michael, how excited is the Edinburgh Rotary to really bring this event to the community?
Edinburgh Rotary is very excited to have this event. We've had Cajun Fest before, and Cajun Fest was our premier fundraiser. Pandemic killed that, right? And so that kind of put that to an end. So this is our attempt to bring something back into the community and to be able to, 100% of the revenues that we generate from this event go right back into our local communities and are used for service projects throughout the world as well.
Michael, who can attend this Bayou Fest? Is it for everybody, or?
It's a brew fest, so we're trying to keep it adults only on there. So maybe in the future we'd change it up a little bit if need be.
Awesome. So where can people find tickets?
People can find tickets on our website at www.edinburghrotary.org. There will be a link there that'll get you to the section where you can go out and buy tickets.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Michael. You guys at home, make sure you get those tickets at edinburghrotary.org. Thanks so much again, Michael.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us this Sunday. We're back next week, same time, with more fun. Until then, have a great rest of your week.